November, this is Ranger HQ. A couple vehicles rolled up and set up right outside our base. Real shady characters. Their leader is a woman named La Perla, who claims to have business with the Rangers, but won't specify what it is to us. Ring any bells? Figured. We'll keep them outside the base for you to deal with in good time. Over and out.
My family will be avenged. It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, the only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, I don't mind.
My dearest Lucia, I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I am ever likely to give. Whatever becomes of us, you must blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end, but I'm glad you are not.
Open the door, Wesson! Time to face justice!
Your mother and I love you very much, and we are so proud of you. You are destined for great things, Miss Lucia Wesson. I regret that I shall not live to...
Oh, God!
Hey, boss.
Descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. You said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I reckon it's a good thing this proposal was never delivered.
Ah, young love. Glad I grew out of it.
greed, hydro crew.
I still...
Lived in this city my whole life.
We're stationed
Never
in the
knew this
Hydro
was here.
on expect. What about this name doesn't...
What the hell? How'd you get down here? Okay, smartasses, how'd you find that door?
Wait a minute. Aren't those the Desert Rangers?
Holy heat, you're right. Gotta say, as one professional to another, you've really hit the ground running. We've all been impressed with your work here in Colorado. That's a really compelling point. Okay, everyone, weapons down.
You Desert Rangers really take the cake. Desert Rangers. I must be hungry.
Always heard the Buchanan family bunker would...
This new crew on the Patriarch's payroll. Desert Rangers.
Of course I heard of them. If half of the stories about them are true, they would turn us into pigs.
Well, bet we can take them.
Now speak for yourself. Rather die of boredom than a bullet.
Flanking the target.
Life goes for cheap.
Rust in pieces.
Something peculiar about that chicken.
There are worse places to ride out an apocalypse. Oh, what's that stink?
You smell like you're already dead.
Who's that? Destiny provides. Good. I'm ready. Wait. Slip me some shotgun shells and I'll help you. Good.
Never seen the bunkers where my ancestors wrote out the bombs. I doubt they were as nice as this. Freedom. Hey, assholes, over here. And this is for the food. We can handle this, right?
Where my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are already stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen in the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening arms. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
shells. Now, who are you? Never heard of you. What's this about? Dirt on Buchanan. I am his dirt. That's why he buried me here. I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do. Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny. An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead up. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge. Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret. She told him we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings, which was the truth. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Charito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos, and that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long. Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track, and he will die for seducing me. Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. But there's one thing I gotta do before I leave Colorado. Put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun? Make 'em quick. If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it, like I have. Can't be a Scar Collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm. When I was born, my mother carved 12 lines into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome before I ruled all of Kansas. I've been crossing them out ever since. Once I take back the Scar Collectors, I cross out the 11th. can't wait. Lead on.
Oh my, that is foul.
That old bastard stable. Orders are to keep him alive. So you're the ones who've been shooting up the place. And everybody else? Son of a bitch. It doesn't matter. We got orders, and we don't piss ourselves at the likes of you.
the Ironclad. I know this one. Seems he was also betrayed by Buchanan. Take me out of here, Ironclad. I must die under the sky. It is not mercy that keeps me from killing you. For not knowing my name, my body betrays me. I am clouds drifting west, leader and prophet of the God-fishers, slayer of unbelievers, launcher of 1,000 kites. Then end my life here, better than waiting. Buchanan's daughter turned my people against me. They beat me, broke my bones, but came here, ordered Buchanan to make good on our deal. He turns his back and drags me here. I made the same mistake. May lightning strike him. Deal. He paid me tribute so that I would not raid his lands. Men, women, he delivered to us. Offerings for kites. Raise them to the gods.
You are lying! The Patriarch would never trade innocent lives for security.
Believe what you want, girl. Always wondered what his deal with you was. Don't know. Didn't care. Just blood to bait the gods down from the sky. Shut off the machine beside my bed. Gods, prepare my welcome. I am coming.
Look alive. Whoever took out the other ships could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money! Right behind you!
Thanks for the hospitality, assholes.
Calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite. Oh, well, I've got friends all over, and they've all got good eyes. Just don't tell him and you'll be fine. Nobody knows you did it, and Buchanan can't admit those men were his. He can't even admit that they existed. And, well, I apologize about that. I didn't know any other way of getting you up to speed. But now that you've talked to Cordite, you understand who the Patriarch is, right? Well, I guess you gotta make up your own mind. I just wanted you to know that the way the Patriarch tells the story ain't the only way there is to tell it. Is he with you now? Let's just say there are places where our hopes for the future overlap. Now, do you have him or not? Sorry, Cowboys. Not till I can trust you a little bit more. Now, don't keep me in suspense. Glad to hear it. Do your best to keep him alive. He could really help us out when things start happening. For now, just keep helping the Patriarch collar his kids. We're with him on that. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we? Although, I guess he wants you to bring them back alive. We don't care so much about their condition. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
way to increase our fortunes. Ha ha! I knew you'd be up for this. Charlie knows you visited the bazaar. Problem is, the monster army holding it is weak. Without your help, they'd already be gone. But sooner or later, someone is gonna wipe them out. So why not make it a cartel stronghold? With your help, it'll be easy. Really now, Red Hats? What's the point of saying no to such a lucrative proposition? When you inevitably come to the conclusion that the answer should have been yes, you can find us in a hideout near the old parking lot, outside the bazaar.
Human smuggling conspiracy.
We'll be waiting.
Subversive leader arrested.
Would you rather?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. Gone faster and free cremation so your family saves a few bucks.
November, this is Ranger HQ. I have good news. There's some new gear here next time you stop by. It's a big improvement over the basic stuff we had before. One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our HQ. He's nearly done, but good call, November. Making sure the Rangers know they'll be remembered if the worst comes to pass may boost camaraderie. I'll pass it along. Over and out.
Hola, Rangers. Peace, strangers. We all know both. A girl I own ran away. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Now, you haven't heard the deal yet. You might change your mind. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name, you'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the Nelly. No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skinned like a princess. You'll know her when you see her. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me. And I thought you were more enlightened than that. Oh well. Guess someone else will be finding our lamb for us.
Sato is my hero. Never eaten this well in my life.
Anyone object to me taking this little doohickey home? It's broke, but I think I could tinker with it.
Wouldn't be the first time you took home a piece of trash.
Hey, you leave my personal life out of this.
You kids ought to go on the stage. Hey, Rangers. Good to be here. We're the mechanics Gideon Reyes sent. Don't mind the mess. We're still settling in. We've had to make do with worse. In all honesty, though, this is a good space. Lots of room. Lots of supplies in reach. Give it a few more days and we'll give you a garage that'd make Steel Town go green with envy. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Please, Miss Hackett. There's no reason to get so angry.
The hell there isn't! My people didn't start that fight. One of your rangers started it, and now you're telling me we gotta be the ones to give up our space?
I'm just saying. Oh, Team November, I'm glad you're here. There was an altercation in the barracks. Nothing serious. No one was hurt. Some harsh words and a shove. Sergeant Greatsky's already put the recruit on latrine duty. A fair punishment.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time your recruits have had harsh words for us rangers. You need to get your people under control.
Greatsky's recruitment efforts have gone well, and HQ is filling up. More new rangers every day, which is great for our mission, but it also means we're running out of beds in the barracks. Rangers are having to sleep in shifts. This is leading to friction with Miss Hackett's people, who, as you know, were there first. Some of the new rangers don't understand this, and they think of them as, well, freeloaders.
Usually, it's just snide comments. But today, one of yours started shouting that we should be thrown out of our home before trying to pull Davy off his cot.
Which is completely unacceptable behavior. Unfortunately, the problem is not going to go away if we ignore it. We need a solution before things explode.
Shoot. You're siding with us? Wow. Thank you, Rangers.
An honorable choice, Team November, but it won't lessen the friction. I'm afraid we'll pay for this later.
How's it going out there, Marcelo? What's the radio telling you?
Yeah, wish I could say it was the same old petty crimes and barroom brawls, but it's not.
How so?
People are on edge these days. They hear how the Patriarch's sick, how his kids are crazy.
That worked.
They're worried about the future.